Good morning. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by saying there's no magic formula for success. There's no shortcut, no easy path. It's about what you choose to do today. It's about decisions. Every decision you make in this moment will determine your future. So let's talk about the three most powerful words you can say to yourself. I can, I will, I must. When you say I can, you're stepping into a powerful mindset that is often overlooked, but critical to your success. This simple phrase is not just a declaration, it's an affirmation of your belief in yourself. To believe in yourself is to acknowledge that you possess the strength, skill, and potential to face whatever challenges lie ahead. It's about knowing deep down that the obstacles you encounter are not insurmountable. They may be tough, they may test your limits, but they are not beyond your capability. Belief in yourself is the foundation on which all future success is built. Self-belief is often the dividing line between those who make progress and those who stay stagnant. It's easy to get caught up in doubts, to wonder whether you have what it takes or whether your dreams are too big to achieve. But the moment you say, I can, you are rejecting those doubts. You are choosing to trust in your abilities rather than being paralyzed by the fear of failure. It's about being willing to take that first step despite uncertainty, because you understand that success is not a matter of never failing, it's a matter of never quitting. The journey to success is riddled with challenges, many of which will make you question whether you're truly capable of achieving your goals. The road won't always be smooth. There will be moments when things don't go according to plan, when you face setbacks, or when others tell you it's not possible. But the key to overcoming all of that is rooted in your belief that you can. Belief in yourself gives you the power to persevere when the world around you seems bleak. It's the fuel that drives you when the going gets tough. When you say, I can, you are committing yourself to the idea that you have the ability to learn, grow, and adapt. It's not about being perfect or knowing everything right now. It's about being open to development. Self-belief is the recognition that you can acquire the knowledge, skills, and experiences needed to get where you want to go. If there's something you don't know, you trust that you can figure it out. If there's a skill you need, you believe you can develop it. I can is the willingness to take action, even when the outcome is uncertain, because you trust in your ability to improve and overcome. To truly embrace the power of I can, you must let go of the need for external validation. Many people seek approval from others before taking action, but the belief that you can succeed doesn't rely on anyone else's opinion. It's about you acknowledging that you are enough. You don't need someone else to tell you that you're capable. You need to affirm it to yourself. This mindset shifts the focus away from external circumstances and places the emphasis on your inner strength and resilience. The power of I can also lies in its ability to silence the negative self-talk that so often holds us back. We all have that voice in our heads that tells us we're not good enough or that we're not cut out for the things we dream of. That voice can be loud, convincing, and relentless. But when you say I can, you counteract that negativity. It's a challenge to the inner critic that doubts your abilities and tries to keep you in your comfort zone. By choosing to believe in your own potential, you quiet the doubts and set yourself on a path toward growth and success. Moreover, saying I can is an empowering choice that allows you to take responsibility for your life. When you believe you can, you take ownership of your actions and decisions. You stop waiting for circumstances to change or for opportunities to fall into your lap. Instead, you create those opportunities by believing in your own capacity to succeed. This mindset doesn't allow for excuses. It demands that you take control of your destiny. I can doesn't ask for permission. It simply declares that you are ready to do whatever it takes to make things happen. The power of I can also gives you the courage to dream big. Without this belief, it's easy to settle for small, comfortable goals. But when you believe you can achieve anything, you open yourself up to the possibility of achieving far more than you ever imagined. You no longer limit yourself to what seems feasible or practical. You allow yourself to dream without boundaries, knowing that your belief in your abilities will carry you further than you ever thought possible. In many ways, saying I can is a promise to yourself. It's a commitment to your own growth, your own potential, and your own success. When you say it, you are telling yourself that you will no longer be a passive observer of your life, You will be an active participant, fully engaged in shaping your future. Belief in yourself isn't about being arrogant or dismissive of others. It's about acknowledging your own worth and recognizing that you have the power to make a difference in your own life. That belief is the first step in turning dreams into reality. When you say, I will, you're making a promise to yourself, a promise that goes beyond simple hope or wishful thinking. It's a declaration of commitment, an understanding that achieving your goals requires more than just believing in your potential. To say, I will, is to take the belief that you can do something and turn it into action. It's the transition from possibility to reality, from dreaming to doing. Without the I will, the I can remains an empty statement, a mere potential that lacks the force to drive you forward. Saying I will reflects a level of determination that cannot be easily shaken. It's about developing a mindset that doesn't consider obstacles as reasons to stop, but as challenges to overcome. Life is full of hurdles, many of which can seem insurmountable in the moment. It's easy to look at the road ahead and see only the difficulties, the risks, and the uncertainties. But when you say I will, you are committing yourself to the journey, no matter what that road looks like. You are taking on the mindset that come what may, you will find a way. This commitment doesn't mean things will always go smoothly. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The journey will be messy. There will be times when you question your decision, when you feel like giving up, or when you wonder whether it's even worth it. But I will doesn't allow you to quit. It creates an inner drive, a tenacity that pushes you to keep moving forward. When everything around you seems to be falling apart, I will is the voice inside that reminds you to get back up, to adjust your course, and to continue. The power of I will lies in its ability to foster resilience. It's easy to get discouraged when you're faced with setbacks. The path to success is rarely a straight line. There are twists, turns, and bumps along the way. The key is in your response. Saying I will isn't just about having a goal. It's about choosing to act even in the face of adversity. Resilience is built on the foundation of action. It's not enough to simply believe in yourself. You have to take action, no matter how hard or uncomfortable it feels. The willingness to keep moving forward, even when it seems impossible, is what ultimately separates those who succeed from those who don't. When you say I will, it's also about discipline. Discipline isn't about motivation. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who don't often comes down to consistency. Saying I will means you're ready to put in the hard work day after day, regardless of the circumstances. It's about developing the habits, routines, and mindset that ensure you keep moving in the right direction, even when it's not glamorous. Success isn't built in a day or a week. It's a result of sustained effort. And I will is the commitment to that effort. I will is also about taking responsibility for your actions. It's easy to blame others or external circumstances when things don't go as planned. But the moment you say, I will, you are accepting full accountability for your journey. You recognize that your success is in your hands and you will do whatever it takes to reach your goals. This accountability forces you to stay focused and determined because you understand that no one else is coming to save you. It's up to you to take charge and make things happen. The phrase I will is inherently empowering. It's not passive. It's active. It moves you from the realm of wishful thinking into the world of practical action. Saying I will means that you are no longer waiting for things to happen. You are going out and making them happen. It's the first step in translating your dreams into reality, because without a clear commitment to act, nothing will change. The I will gives you the momentum to start and the persistence to keep going even when the journey gets difficult. As you move forward with the mentality of I will, you start to see progress. Each small step, no matter how insignificant it may seem, gets you closer to your ultimate goal. This progress, though incremental, begins to build up, compounding over time. The most important thing is that you never stop. The commitment to I will ensures that you remain focused and on course even when distractions arise. It's a mindset that refuses to be derailed. Saying I will is a reflection of your personal strength. It's a reminder that you are in control of your future. In a world full of distractions, doubt, and uncertainty, I will is the anchor that keeps you grounded. It's the point of focus that cuts through the noise and ensures that you remain aligned with your purpose. I will is about taking your dreams seriously and treating them with the respect they deserve. It's a promise to yourself that you won't back down no matter what. When you say I will, it signifies a commitment to persist through challenges. But when you move to I must, it takes your determination to an entirely different level. I must is the mindset that demands not just persistence, but an unwavering, unyielding resolve. It's the point where you no longer accept failure as an option. Saying I must places an undeniable urgency in your pursuit of success, pushing you to a place where excuses simply is not about the possibility of failure. It's about the necessity of success. The stakes are raised and the drive becomes a force that carries you through even the most trying circumstances. At the core of I must is the refusal to let go of your goals. It's a level of commitment where your dreams and ambitions are no longer optional. They are necessary for your fulfillment and for the impact you wish to make in your life and the lives of others. When you say I must, you are taking full ownership of your path. It's a promise to yourself and the world around you that there is no turning back. The I must mindset turns every challenge, every setback, and every difficulty into a stepping stone, pushing you forward instead of holding you back. I must means accepting that obstacles will come and they will come often. Life does not follow a smooth, predictable path, and success is rarely easy. But when you say I must, you understand that these obstacles are part of the process. They are not signals to quit. They are reminders to press forward. The more resistance you face, the stronger you become. I must fuels you with the understanding that these struggles are temporary, but the determination to rise above them is what will define you in the long run. This mindset shifts your focus from the problems to the solutions. It's not about avoiding difficulty. It's about welcoming the challenge, knowing that it will make you better. Furthermore, the urgency behind I must propels you into action in a way that is different from mere commitment. Commitment involves a decision to act. I must creates a fire that pushes you to take action immediately, without hesitation. There is a sense of urgency that comes with I must, that makes you feel like you have no time to waste. It's about moving with purpose, about making each moment count. There's no waiting for the right time. The right time is now. When you say I must, procrastination doesn't stand a chance. You take action because it's not optional, it's essential to your success. This urgency also drives you to prioritize. When you're committed to something, it's easy to get distracted by 1,000 other things that may seem important but are not aligned with your ultimate goal. But when you say, I must, you filter out distractions. You no longer have the luxury of spending time on things that won't move you forward. I must forces you to focus on what truly matters and to relentlessly pursue those things that are essential for your success. The trivial becomes irrelevant and the critical becomes your sole focus. Another powerful aspect of I must is the level of accountability it demands. It's one thing to say you'll do something. It's another thing entirely to say you must do it. I must hold you accountable to yourself, to your goals, and to the people who are depending on you. It's about understanding that your success or failure will have consequences, not just for you, but for those around you. The weight of this accountability doesn't weigh you down, it strengthens you. It drives you to take action because you understand the importance of your mission. When you say, I must, you are accepting that you are responsible for the outcomes of your efforts, and that responsibility becomes a powerful motivator to keep pushing forward. I must also turns your goals into non-negotiable milestones. When something is a must, there's no room for compromise. It's the difference between a desire and a requirement. This mindset changes how you approach your goals. It removes the question of can I and replaces it with I have no choice but to. The question becomes not whether you can succeed, but how you will make it happen. You are no longer giving yourself the option to fail. I must transform your mindset from being a dreamer to being a doer. It's the difference between passively wishing for success and actively claiming it as your reality. When you say, I must, you are stepping into a space where excuses and procrastination are irrelevant. You no longer seek permission from others or from circumstances. It's about taking control of your own fate and deciding that no matter what, you will achieve what you set out to do. This mindset shifts your perspective on time, on effort, and on setbacks. Every moment becomes an opportunity to move closer to your goal. Every challenge becomes a test of your resolve. I must means that you are relentless. You will find a way even when it seems like there is no way. When you say I will, you are committing to a course of action. But when you move to I must, there's an added layer of responsibility and urgency that pushes you beyond commitment and into unwavering purpose. The power of I must lies in its capacity to create a sense of necessity. It's no longer about simply wanting something or hoping that things will work out. When you say I must, you are acknowledging that the achievement of your goal is not optional, it is essential. There's a weight behind this phrase that turns your dreams into non-negotiable reality. It becomes a point of no return. Once you declare that you must accomplish something, failure is no longer a choice. It becomes unacceptable. It transforms your approach to your goals by infusing every action with the belief that you cannot afford to stop until you reach your desired outcome. This sense of necessity creates a heightened level of accountability. When you say I must, you are not just holding yourself to a standard of performance, you are setting the expectation that there is no other option but to succeed. It's a shift from passively trying to achieve something to actively taking full responsibility for the outcome. This mindset leaves no room for procrastination or excuses.